The debate about artificial intelligence has generated more questions than answers, and the burning question is, are we really in danger? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but the threat of an uncontrollable AI extinguishing humanity has been discussed by scientists and visionaries worldwide. Are we on the verge of a new era, or standing at the edge of an abyss? AI, with all its revolutionary potential, could be our greatest ally or the force that leads us to extinction. It may sound like alarmism, but when names like Elon Musk and expert committees raise the alarm, it's impossible to ignore the possibility of a bleak future. With autonomous machines and increasingly advanced algorithms, the line between control and chaos becomes increasingly thin. The question is, will we adapt, or will we be swallowed by our own creation? If you're curious to learn more about how artificial intelligence can impact our lives, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. This way, you won't miss any content on this intriguing topic. Since the early days of computer science, humanity has dreamed of intelligent machines capable of performing complex tasks. This idea, fueled by science fiction, led to the development of artificial intelligence, AI. At first, AI seemed like a revolutionary achievement, offering solutions to problems previously considered unsolvable. But as it evolved, it began to raise questions about its limits and human control over it. The advances, initially met with enthusiasm, soon brought to light serious concerns about the autonomy of these machines. The rapid pace of AI development has brought a series of ethical dilemmas. In their quest for innovation, scientists have begun to create increasingly complex and autonomous algorithms. The problem is that by giving more power to AI, we are also relinquishing some control. And that's where things get complicated. Can we trust these creations? And more importantly, to what extent should we allow them to make decisions that were once exclusively human? The implications of this are profound. Imagine a world where machines can learn, decide, and act independently. This changes the entire dynamic between humans and technology. We are no longer dealing with simple tools. We are creating entities that, to some extent, possess autonomy. The challenge now is to ensure that this technological evolution does not exceed the limits of what we consider safe and ethical. Potential dangers. The advancement of AI has not come without controversy. In July 2022, a Google engineer was fired after claiming to have developed an AI with feelings. This shocking revelation brought up questions about artificial consciousness and what it really means to feel. Should we, or can we, create machines capable of experiencing emotions? And if so, what would be the ethical and social implications of that? While some experts dismiss the possibility of a truly conscious AI, the mere fact that we have reached this point is already alarming. One might think that these machines could develop a will of their own, acting beyond the intentions of their creators. More recently, figures like Elon Musk and other technology experts have called for a halt in AI advancement. They warn that we are playing with a technology that is developing too quickly to be controlled. AI's ability to learn and adapt is exceeding our expectations, and many fear that without proper control, it could pose an existential threat to humanity. It's not just about jobs or privacy, but the future of our own species. What happens if AI becomes smarter than us and decides we are an obstacle? The biggest fear is the arrival of technological singularity, a point where AI would surpass human intelligence and begin to self-improve without human intervention. This scenario, once considered distant and purely theoretical, seems increasingly near. And with it come concerns about what a superintelligence would do in relation to humans. Would it see us as allies, subordinates, or even dispensable? The questions are many, and the answers for now are uncertain. Impacts on the economy. The global economy also faces a scenario of uncertainties in the face of AI's advancement. Goldman Sachs announced that more than 300 million jobs could be lost due to automation and the implementation of AI systems. This impact could be devastating for families and local economies, especially in industries that heavily rely on human labor. Jobs that involve repetitive tasks and that once seemed secure are now in the crosshairs of automation. This includes everything from administrative roles to positions in industry and retail. However, it's not just low-skilled jobs that are at risk. AI is already capable of performing complex tasks that were once exclusive to highly qualified professionals, such as lawyers, doctors, and engineers. This structural change can create even greater inequality, where only a small portion of the population benefits from the opportunities created by AI, while the majority suffers from unemployment and the degradation of work. Companies that adopt AI in their operations will likely see increased efficiency and profits, but at the cost of an increasingly reduced workforce. Furthermore, the rapid implementation of AI in the economy could result in an even greater concentration of power in the hands of a few technology companies. This could create a monopoly over the knowledge and resources needed to develop and implement AI on a large scale, leaving governments and other social institutions at a disadvantage. This imbalance can make it difficult to create effective policies to regulate AI use and protect public interests. Reflections on the future. Faced with all these challenges, the big question arises: is it possible to regulate or even prohibit AI? The answer is not simple, especially when considering the power and influence of tech giants like Google and Microsoft. These companies have the resources and capability to drive AI development to levels that surpass traditional regulatory oversight. The issue becomes even more complicated when we think about international jurisdictions, where regulations can vary widely. While some countries may adopt strict control measures, others may see AI as a growth opportunity and opt for a more liberal approach. However, the idea of regulating or banning AI also runs into the issue of the benefits it can bring. Imagine a world where AI can cure previously incurable diseases, like cancer or Alzheimer's, or significantly prolong human life. It can help solve complex problems such as climate change, hunger, and social inequality. The possibility of such advances creates a dilemma: how to balance the potential benefits of AI with the existential risks it represents. Perhaps the answer lies in finding a middle ground, a way to develop AI responsibly and ethically, allowing innovation without endangering the future of humanity. This discussion is far from over and leads us to a crossroads about the role of morality and ethics in technological development. How can we ensure that the decisions made today do not compromise future generations? And what about you? Have you thought about the impacts AI can have on the economy and our personal lives? Leave a comment below with your opinion. Don't forget to share this video with those you think need to join this debate. Did you know? AI is already present in many aspects of our lives, often in ways we don't even notice. Virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, recommendation systems on streaming platforms, and even spam filters in emails are examples of AI in action. However, what many don't know is that these systems are constantly collecting data about our behaviors and preferences. This massive data collection is used to further enhance the algorithms, making them more efficient, but also raising concerns about privacy and security. On the other hand, some of the most advanced applications of AI are taking place in areas such as healthcare and science. Researchers are using AI to analyze large volumes of medical data, identify patterns, and even predict disease outbreaks. These innovations have the potential to revolutionize medicine, allowing for more accurate diagnoses and personalized treatments. But of course, this also raises the issue of access to these advancements. Will everyone be able to benefit from this new era of medicine, or will only a privileged minority have access? Speaking of advancements, another curiosity is the use of AI in unexpected areas, such as art. There are already algorithms capable of composing music, writing poetry, and creating works of art. This challenges our understanding of what it means to be creative and raises the question: if a machine can create something beautiful or inspiring, what is the role of humans in this equation? Practical examples of AI's impact on society are abundant and revealing. Take, for instance, the automotive sector, where AI is driving innovation in autonomous vehicles. Companies like Tesla are developing cars that can drive themselves, reducing the need for drivers and promising to drastically reduce traffic accidents. However, this advance also raises ethical questions, such as liability in case of accidents involving these machines. Is society ready to deal with ethical dilemmas of this magnitude? Another interesting example is the application of AI in healthcare. AI systems are already capable of analyzing medical exams with surprising accuracy, often surpassing human ability. IBM Watson, for example, was able to diagnose a rare case of leukemia that doctors couldn't identify. This ability to process and analyze large volumes of data is revolutionizing medicine, but it also raises concerns about patient privacy and the potential replacement of healthcare professionals. At what point do we trust the machine more than human judgment? In the economic sphere, financial transactions and the stock market are increasingly dominated by automated trading algorithms, known as trading bots. These algorithms can execute millions of operations in seconds based on complex data analysis and market trends. While this has increased market efficiency, it also introduces significant risks, such as the possibility of a flash crash, where the market could plummet in minutes due to chain reactions initiated by these systems. Thus, AI, while bringing fascinating innovations, also carries the potential to trigger events beyond human control. AI's impact on people's personal lives is profound and multifaceted. In daily life, many already benefit from the convenience brought by virtual assistants like Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. They help organize schedules, send messages, and even control smart home devices. But this convenience also comes at a cost: the invasion of privacy. These assistants are always listening, collecting data about our preferences and habits, raising questions about how far we are willing to sacrifice privacy for convenience. Moreover, AI is also transforming how we relate to each other. Social media platforms use algorithms to personalize news feeds, often creating information bubbles and echoing our own opinions. This can reinforce biases and polarize debates, affecting the quality of human interactions. AI, in this context, becomes a powerful tool that shapes how we perceive the world around us, influencing our opinions and daily choices. In the workplace, automation and AI are changing the employment landscape. While some see this as an opportunity to be freed from repetitive and tedious tasks, others fear for their job security. This transition can bring about feelings of uncertainty and anxiety, especially for those who don't have access to reskilling opportunities. The challenge, then, is to find ways to integrate AI into daily life in a way that benefits everyone, without leaving behind those who may be more vulnerable to these changes. Experts in technology, ethics, and economics have expressed a range of opinions on the future of AI. Many agree that AI has tremendous potential to transform society positively, but also warn of the risks it brings. Elon Musk, for example, has been an active voice in the tech community, stating that AI represents an existential risk to humanity if not properly regulated. He suggests the creation of regulatory bodies that can monitor and control AI development, preventing it from reaching uncontrollable levels of autonomy. On the other hand, there are professionals who see AI as a tool that, if well used, can bring countless benefits. Scientists like Andrew Ng argue that AI is the new electricity, capable of transforming industries and improving quality of life. They advocate that, with adequate regulations and an ethical focus, we can reap the benefits of AI without falling into the catastrophic scenarios many fear. The key, they say, is transparency in development and international collaboration to establish ethical and safety standards. In the area of AI ethics, experts like Timnit Gebru and Joy Buolamwini have highlighted the importance of addressing biases present in algorithms. They warn that AI, if developed without careful consideration of social and ethical issues, can perpetuate and even exacerbate existing inequalities. These professionals call for greater diversity and inclusion in the AI industry to ensure that the systems developed are fair and representative of all layers of society. Given such a complex scenario, it's natural for many challenges and doubts to arise about the future of AI. One of the main challenges is the issue of autonomy. To what extent should we allow AI to make decisions without human intervention? And how do we ensure that these decisions are made according to ethical and moral values? The idea of an autonomous machine capable of acting and learning independently is both fascinating and frightening. There's a real fear that, by giving machines too much autonomy, we might lose control over them. Another common doubt is how to ensure AI safety, how to prevent AI systems from being hacked or used for malicious purposes. We have already seen cases of algorithms being manipulated to spread misinformation or invade privacy. AI security is not just a technical issue, but also an ethical and political one. It requires the collaboration of governments, companies, and civil society to establish guidelines and practices that ensure the responsible use of this technology. Finally, there is the challenge of inclusion. How can we ensure that the benefits of AI are accessible to everyone and not just a privileged elite? Automation has the potential to generate wealth, but also to create inequalities, if not accompanied by public policies that promote redistribution and education. The question here is how to find a balance between innovation and equity, ensuring that AI advancement results in a fairer and more prosperous society. So, are we really on the brink of a technological abyss where AI could be our downfall? The answer is still open. Artificial intelligence has the potential to transform the world in ways we can't even imagine. But it also carries enormous risks. It is up to us as a society to define the limits and create guidelines that ensure this technology is used for the common good and not as a tool that gets out of our hands. Reflecting on this topic is essential because we are dealing with something that can redefine what it means to be human. Are we ready to face this challenge? Are we willing to make difficult decisions now to ensure a future where AI is an ally and not a threat? It's a conversation that needs to continue, involving not only experts, but all of us who will be impacted by these changes. And you, what do you think about the future of AI? Do you think we are on the right path, or do we need to reassess our priorities? Leave your opinion in the comments and subscribe to the channel to keep following this crucial discussion about the future of humanity and artificial intelligence.